Anytime a friend of mine moves to Los Angeles, I give them all the same advice, which is my 5-point plan of how to survive Los Angeles. You have to do all 5 of these or you will want to kill yourself. This is my personal experience, and I will say that anybody that's on planet Earth should be doing these things, but especially in Los Angeles. I didn't grow up in a city. I grew up in Humboldt County, which is trees and it's beautiful and all that. So coming to a city like this, it was very jarring, and there was a lot of things that I needed to learn. These are 5 things that you have to actively do. They will not happen naturally. You have to force yourself to do them or you'll want to kill yourself. First thing, you need to exercise. This doesn't mean a walk around. This means actual exercise. They need to rebrand exercise into, if you don't exercise, you'll want to kill yourself. Because before they just said, if you don't exercise, exercising's good for you. Exercising's good for you. And you're like, okay, so is like eating raw kelp. I don't want to fucking do that. If they rebranded it to, if you don't exercise, you'll want to kill yourself, you might have a lot more people actually exercising, okay? It helps. It makes me 10 to 20% happier if I actively exercise. And it's not gonna happen naturally. This place is a fucking concrete slab, all right? Find the thing that you like. For me, I found that I liked watching The Sopranos on my phone while I ran on the treadmill. I would run like 2 miles on the treadmill watching The Sopranos, and then I'd fucking go home. I'd feel better. Number 2, you have to actively go into nature or you'll want to kill yourself. This could be going on a hike. This could be going to the beach. This could be going to a park. This could be picking fruit in the alleyway of your neighbor's yard. Whatever thing that satisfies that nature craving, you have to actively go get it because it won't be around. Number 3, you have to actively socialize with people that are good for you. Decent human being or you'll want to kill yourself. There are idiot fuckheads that you can hang out with and they can drain your life force. Or there are people that can make you happy and all that. But you have to actively socialize. You have to force yourself to go out there and socialize with people that are good for you, that make you happy, that bring you up, not put you down. And you know what? You could ask your friends to go on a hike in nature. All 3 of them in one. Wow. Number 4, you have to work on your craft. Whatever the thing is that you are doing that is your thing. I mean, for me, I make music, so I wanted to be in LA because there were so many musicians here. I just wanted to be around it, and I love being in that environment. I love being around other people that are doing stuff. It stimulates my brain as it makes me happy. When I'm not around it, I'm kind of like a little bit lost. It's like I'm at a distance. But you have to actively work on your craft or you'll want to kill yourself. All these things are going to require you to focus and to be like, oh man, I really want to do this other thing, but I have to work on my craft. And number 4 is kind of like you've got to have your good time, extracurricular, posy vibe things that you do for yourself. And that could literally be meditation, that could be playing video games, that could be pottery, that could be surfing, that could be going to museums, that could be going on walks, that could be picking fruit, that could be whatever it might be. It has to be a human experience. You have to actively do human experiences here or you want to kill yourself. Most of the time, none of these things will happen naturally. Somebody won't just call you out of the blue and say, hey, let's go on a hike and then do pottery and make music together. That's not gonna fucking happen. You have to be the person that calls the friend and say, hey, let's go on a hike, make music, and do some pottery or whatever the fuck. You have to be that person to do it. You have to will yourself to do it, and you spread it to other people, and you make other people's lives better, and then it's a whole fuck fest of goodness, and no one's killing themselves. That's what we want. When I lived in Humboldt County, you would run into a friend at the grocery store and they go, hey, I'm doing Strawberry Rock hike. You want to do that later? Yeah. And then you just end up doing a hike with a dope friend and it's just like happen. You don't even have to try. And you're like in the most beautiful place in the world. In LA, it's like fucking pile of dirt and there's people running past you with dogs, or you got to drive an hour and then you get to the hiking. It's like you have to like put in the effort to actually do it. It can be really hard. I've seen people move here and I've seen them get lost in the sauce. I've seen them not do those things and they slowly get depressed and then they want to leave and they go, I hate LA. And I go, yeah, well, you didn't do it right. There's a 5-point plan you can follow and you'll enjoy yourself. Go to shows, go to art galleries, get involved with people, you know, fucking, it's all a balancing game, and it takes conscious effort to make it happen. And this can honestly apply to anywhere, but you have to do it in LA or you'll want to fucking kill yourself. I will make another video that is the 5 sauces that you can get lost in. So that'll be a little part 2 that is like the negative side to this, because you can do the 5 positive things or you can do the 5 sauces that you get lost in. There's lots of different kinds of sauces you can get lost in, but if you want to add to the list, maybe it should be 7, maybe it should be 6, 7, I don't know. Let me know what should be added. But I feel like those for me are my 5 main pillars of antidepressants that work. I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Love you. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.